Bellamy going to IR, signed Warlow, and brought Josh Adams up. So those are two additions for us. Injury report. Okay, so 26. He'll work inside today. Le'Veon will work inside today. It's a knee ankle. It was nothing structural or anything like that on the MRI. I mean, he's pretty sore today. He kind of took a weird hit there late in the game. I don't think it really hit him till almost like a day later. Khalil working inside. Mosley working inside. Beacham's going to be limited today in practice. Demarius will be limited. Neville will be limited. Steve will be limited. Henry will be limited. Jenkins limited. And I think that's it. So we got a little bit of a shorter injury report this week, which is good. Kind of getting some guys back. With the Giants, we got our hands full with their offense. Saquon is dual threat. Causes us a lot of problems. It's going to be tough in the run game, tough in the pass game. They got a lot of guys and a lot of skilled guys that can do a lot of good things. And defensively, we just got to do a good job. They do some good things in the pressure game. Janoris is playing about as well as I've seen him play in a while. He looks good, aggressive, getting his hands on balls. So we got to be really good at what we do offensively.
Adam, did you find out specifically what play Le'Veon was banged up on? Was it that 5-yard loss?
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to get away.
And he played the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, he didn't.
Kind of a long run.
He didn't say anything. He just. It was like Monday morning when he came in. He was real sore. He didn't say anything after the game.
Are you confident that I know it's early, but is your gut feel that he'll be able to go?
Yeah, he was trying to practice today. We were discouraging that. We thought it would not be the right thing for him to do, go out there and practice and see. And so he finally was like, yeah, you're right, probably should stay inside and work on it. So, but I think he's going to be all right. He's just really sore right now.
Was that factored into the Adams situation at all? Or?
No, we've been talking about this for a couple weeks of getting him up. Brought him here for a reason. He's explosive. He's been doing really well in practice. He's been given a great job with the defense. We just trying to get kind of some of these younger guys. If we got practice squad guys that think can contribute and help us in some way. And Brant's been doing a great job of trying to work all these guys in on special teams. We've had some of our special teams guys either get banged up or put on IR. So we're looking kind of for that depth we need in those spots. And really, I think our special teams has really played well the last couple of weeks. Playing fast, being aggressive. We got a lot of guys that have kind of had to fill in some roles that we didn't really anticipate having to do, and they've done a good job.
And you guys have been racking up penalties. You've been racking up penalties.
Yeah.
Especially since the bye week. What, as a coaching staff, do you guys do?
Yeah, that's what it's been a nonstop topic for us as well. It's the biggest thing is just doing it right in practice. Making sure that we're not having those type of penalties, false starts, offsides, hands to the face, holding, just really making sure we address it right there on the spot. And a lot of times it comes down to the individual period as well, especially when it comes to the linemen just kind of working their technique and making sure when they go to contact the defender, their hands aren't high and they're not hitting the guy in the head. They're keeping them low and understanding kind of how guys are going to rush them. And we just are getting caught in bad positions at the wrong time. We miss out on an explosive play that just completely kills that drive on the illegal hands to the face. The holding call, I thought his hands were, I thought they were good. It's just, we cut back at the last second. The guy just pulled away from enough, and we can help each other on that. That's one of those ones we can get fixed. And the false starts, we got to eliminate those. Any pre-snap, post-snap penalties, so we always say non-aggressive penalties, like those can't happen. We need to eliminate those.
Where are you at with Herman right now?
Yeah, it's going to be all about how he feels today. Open it up and just go. I really do think that him being dressed this week and going through pregame, I think that helped him. I think he felt better when he did that. We'll see how it goes today.
Is there a chance he practices fully today?
Yeah, that's what our anticipation is. we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. He's trying to work through it, and he's trying to, just fight through that stage of, all right, what's going to happen when I really, really go? So I know he's been trying to do that. I think on the side when he's running and things like that, non-football stuff, I think he's doing that. It's just about having the confidence to do it within the play.
How do you go about hitting the reset button on Sam and getting him back to play?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a choice. I mean, we have to. I mean, every week he does do a good job of wiping the slate clean when we start the next week. He goes right back into. That's a good thing when you play in different team. You got to focus all your energy on that. Learn from the mistakes you've made, start over. I feel like he's done that. I mean, he could have easily, went in another direction after the New England game, but he's done a good job of just resetting and just getting after it and just trying to make sure that he's ready to go on Sunday.
Do you ever have to lift his spirits? Is he always?
Nah, he's good. He's back quick. He's 22. I mean, he knows that he's got a lot to learn, and he's eager to, hit the fast. He wants to get as much as he can as fast as possible. He wants to improve as quickly as he can.
What about for you? I mean, you come in, you're an offensive coach, and I know it can't sit well that you're sitting.
Yeah, I mean it's not fun by any means, but I just keep trying to find ways to help our guys, put them in good positions, find ways to get them better, find ways to keep our clean football. That's our big thing right now is can we play consistently for 4 quarters, drive after drive, cleaner football, eliminate all these little penalties, any kind of mental errors any lapses we're having, those are less. It's just us not hurting ourselves.
Adam, how much do you have to adapt? All the information that you have and have acquired through the years, how much do you have to adapt all of that to a second-year quarterback who has played fewer than 20 games?
Yeah,
versus,
I mean,
a veteran guy?
we try to you start at a certain point because you don't know a guy, you learn him as he goes. So you start in the spring, you just kind of figure out, okay, how does he like this to be taught? How does he like to watch film? You're talking through these type of things. And then when you get in the season, it's different. You're doing the same thing. You're trying to go through all those little steps and find out things as fast as possible. I think especially the last 2 weeks, his communication to me has been awesome. He has been very direct of, here's what I like, boom, boom, boom. Here's how I want to do this. Here's how I want to do this, which is, it cuts out all these steps because he's telling me how he's seeing it. And those type of things are the things that we need. We need him just kind of grabbing this thing and saying, here's what I want, here's how I want it, and this is how we're going to do it, and that's what you want.
Shouldn't that have been going on all along?
Well, I mean, when you're a younger, he's learning. He's learning our stuff. He's trying to kind of get all the little nuances out. Until you master something, it's hard to say, hey, here's how I want it, when you don't really know all the things going on. And it's you're learning. And I think he's to the point where, a lot of things, he's gone through a lot of things since the spring, and now it's kind of the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's really since he's been back, and he was able to spend some time over that bye week to really dig into this thing and watch a ton of tape, to where I think he really feels more comfortable than what he's ever felt since he's been in the offense.
They said on the telecast that you simplified the offense for him this week. I'm assuming they picked that up in a meeting or something, but can you explain that?
We're just trying to figure out what was right for our group. What was the best things for our group? You can look at it as simplified, or I don't know how else to put it, as we just narrowed down what we felt like we were really good at.
How can you make sure that these costly mistakes he's making, what can you coach or what can you talk to him about to make sure that he learns from them and doesn't keep making them?
That's the thing that when you go through it, it's not fun to go through because, he throws that pick last week, he's going to throw that ball away next time. I mean, you wish talking through it the first time that it would have happened, but next time that happens, you'll see that ball probably in about the 5th row. And you go through some of those things sometimes, and it's not fun, but you just keep learning.
Take a couple more. With Tremaine, for him to go on IR with him, just how severe were his ankles?
Yeah, it's hard for me to say, Rich. I don't get into all those questions that I was just told.
Surgery on?
I don't know. I didn't. They just told me that he was going on IR.
I don't know, you haven't been here very long, but you kind of have an appreciation that this game has a little extra meaning for your fan base playing the co-tenants in the stadium.
Yeah, it was something that probably didn't hit me really until I was here for a little bit of just kind of realizing two teams in the same city, kind of same stadium. You don't appreciate that when you're somewhere else until you're here, and then you kind of realize what kind of this having two teams in the same city in New York. It's different, and I could see why there's a rivalry there. So, but I think it's a cool game to be involved in, now being here, and going against these guys and then playing them in the preseason and just kind of, and then knowing a lot of those guys over there, this will be a fun matchup.
I know you said this has been not fun and it's a difficult time. Are there people outside the building maybe you talk to or rely on kind of to talk things over during?
There always is. It's just, what are they going to say? Win. Go get a win. Play well. And there's no way, that's the best answer you're going to get from anybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Al.